All right, I got 3 electric screwdrivers from Vessel, plus they're brand new, just released. This is the first look at the new 3-speed electric screwdriver. We're gonna check them out. We talked to you about these from the National Hardware Show, and we just got these in. And you know what? I had other plans for a video today. We're gonna do some stuff with the ratchets, but I lost my steam. Still not quite fully recovered from the surgery. I guess the big road trip and everything yesterday was a bit too much for me. But anyway, we're here. We're in the studio. Let's unbox these. We're going to go through it together. I have not seen them yet. I've just seen the boxes. Honestly, I haven't seen them because I haven't had my glasses on. So this is going to be my first look, your first look, all at the same time. So let's take a look at this. Electric and manual driven, 220 USB, made in Japan. JIS drive for all screws. Remember, JIS, I'm a big fan of JIS. Let me get some extra lighting in here so you can actually see. Look at that. See what's going on here. It's Casual Friday, so we're taking it a little easy. One-piece impact ball and torsion bit. You charge via USB. Charged by micro USB. That micro USB in 2024, really, guys? Power driven, manual tightening and loosening. Insert bits in the chuck. Let's see here. Electrical output is 17.7 IBF per inch. No load speed is 280 RPM. Manual torque up to 88.5. Made in Japan, made in China. The power cord is made in China. All right, let's pop this one open. This is the first one, rechargeable ball grip screwdriver. Let's see what we got here. Now, Vessel did send these to me. And as you know, if you've been around the channel, I'm a big fan of Vessel, have been for a long time. This is the first thing they've ever sent me. I'm excited. I don't know about you guys. Don't need that. Let's see here. So here's what it comes with. When it comes out of the box, it's going to come in this nice little plastic thing here. Let's see how easy it is to open this sucker. I think it opens from the other side. There we go. Opens from the bottom. I can do this. I'm a professional. Allegedly. All right, there we go. Let's see here. We got some paperwork, some cardboard. Nobody needs any of that. Oh, almost lost the. Oh, that's nice. I mean, it's a nice looking piece of machinery here. There we go. You can see that. There's the made in China USB. But this is the part we're really looking at. Well, let's see here so far. Feels pretty good. Again, I haven't read the instructions or anything. I'd like to take a look at it first before I read the instructions, because I feel that things should be intuitive. If they're not intuitive and I had to go back to the instructions, then I take points off for that. It's got the typical pop-up kind of call-it on it. Nice anodized red. Here's your power switch. Oh, and there's a light there. It doesn't say on it's momentary. Let me get in front of my face so you can't really see much there. And then there's the charging port on it. Again, micro USB, should have been USB-C. Vessel, just so you know, we're expecting USB-C in 2024, okay? That's just the way it goes. Let's see here, put it in here. It doesn't lock. I have to pull on the thing to lock it. Again, you know, here, let me switch to the other camera. There we go. I'll put it over here with this one. You can see. There it goes. How it fits in your hand. It fits really nicely right in your palm. Good palm swell. Because when you're coming down on something, you're going to have, like when you're doing that pressure, it's going to be like that. I guess if you're going to be probably use this with my thumb, would be the way I would use it. And then there's also indentations right here. So you can see there. So if you did have to twist it, if you don't want to grab the round part, you can get that and get a little bit more leverage on it. Well, that's the first one. Let's see what else they sent us. All right, next up, let's just grab this one randomly. This is the 3 adjustable speed. 3 slow, medium, and high. They have a nice little triangular formation just to demonstrate that so we can understand. Slow is 280, medium is 340, high is 400. The torque is 10.6 on slow, 14.2 on medium, and 17.7 on high. Now this one does have USB-C. Now check that out. USB-C attachable anti-lanyard if you wanted to do that. I'm not a lanyard person. I'm not climbing any telephone poles anytime soon. It comes with 5-piece of impact ball torsion bit sets. Again, made in Japan, 220 USB plus, yada, yada, yada. There's the charging is in the cap. Slow, medium, and high. No flashing is on high. Low flashing is on slow. Fast flashing is on medium. Insert bits in a chuck. Power driven. Manual tightening and loosening. Works in all sorts of environments. Everything's made in Japan except for the power cable, which is made in China. Charging ports on the top. Charging indicator is the light right behind it. And this one's got a charging indicator as well right there on the back. There it is. Reinforced gear, LED light, hex bit. Okay, let's pop this sucker open and see if it feels significantly better than the other one. Again, my first time looking at these as well. Here's the bits come in a nice little bag there. Look at that. Now this is interesting. So you're getting a dual color with the red anodizing up here. I guess this one had red anodizing also, but this one's a monocolor. This is a duo color in that you get gray. The rubberized parts are gray, whereas the plastic impact parts are black. So you got USB is up on the ball end up there. I don't know if I prefer it there or not. It is kind of tucked in on the other one. Probably more accessible up here. Here's the spot for the lanyard that will never get used by me. Has the same indentations for your fingers. Feels very much the same. Now, this collar here, I'm not sure what that does. Maybe that's part of the reinforced gearing. I don't know. But it is, it's not present on the other one. So that part is different. It has a black anodized rather than a red anodized collet on there. Now, can I push insert on this one? Nope, I still have to pop it forward to insert it. There we go, and then, okay, there's that. So the indicator light on this one is also the button. So there's fast. I press and hold. There we go. Slow. Press and hold again. And medium. Otherwise, I think these are the exact same size. They are, well, this one is actually a tad bit longer. Maybe because the extra gearing in there for the 3-speed. But it fit, as far as the width of it, they look identical. The button placement's nearly identical. From the, within a smidge here and there. Basically this, I think it's this little extra collar, probably because of the extra gearing. They had to extend it a little bit. They added that on there, put the collet on the end. In the hand, let's see if I can mix them up here. If I could tell the difference. This one feels a little heavier. Yeah, well, that's the one with the extra gears. Maybe that's it. All right, let's take a look at the next one. Now, this one's in the dark blue box. It must be intriguing. We've got electric and manual driven 220 USB high speed, 4 times no load rotation speed, 1200. Really? Vessel outstanding high performance, GIS drive, made in Japan, rechargeable ball grip screwdriver. Let's see here, how to charge a 220. This one uses micro USB as well. Power driven manual tightening. Is this just a higher power version of the less expensive version? Kind of what it feels like. Because low rotation is 1200. They didn't give me a lot of information when they sent this. They were super nice folks, by the way. I got to talk to them at the show. And I wish I could have filmed more of it, but there was other places to see and whatnot. But they had one person who was an American there who was trying to do most of the show and tell, but they had the entire crew from Japan sitting in the background. Trying to stay out of the shots. You should have seen it. But they were super nice. Talked to my wife for a good long time. Let's see here. There's that. Made in China on the cable, of course. Get everything else out. And then we get the bit, which seems to be the standard bit. Now, this one is, this is interesting. This is reversed. So the first one was all black. Second one, gray rubberized black body. This one, gray body, black rubberized parts, and has the red anodized end on it. Yeah, it's got the door to access, honestly, is fairly easy. I was worried it'd be super hard. But again, it's micro USB, which I do think is a negative. No buttons control. So this is just a singular speed. Ooh, that sounds faster. Am I just hearing things? I don't know. I'll let you hear. Oh yeah, this one's much slower. We'll put the, this is the first one we looked at. And now this has got a slotted head in it. Let me get my hand behind it so it'll focus. Okay, you can gauge the speed on that. We pop it in this one, and again, yeah, it'd be nice if it had the quick insert, but it doesn't. Oh, wicked fast, as they would say in Boston. This is a faster, higher torque version of this one, whereas this is the 3-speed, which of course is probably the one I would want. But I mean, if you only need like one, like, hey, I just need high power, hey, I'm just gonna need low power, I get it. I'm probably being silly. I would like nice red anodizing on this. Maybe make this part black, make that red anodized so it's same across the board. I mean, they'll have the red anodizing there. All right, last one to look at is this one. Now this, let me leave it on screen a little bit longer. You can take a look at it. Oh, it looks like it comes with a case. That's cool. All right, electric and manual screwdriver, 220 USB, vessel, impact bit, 25-piece torsion bit. Japan, made in Japan, Japan origin, if that makes a difference. Rechargeable ball grip, 25-piece bit set, micro USB. Come on, guys. I mean, you got it right on one of them, at least, right? It's not a deal breaker. It's just, come on. So, screwdrivers made in Japan, storage cases made in Taiwan, USB cable is made in China. Wow, we're multinational with this one. My guess is this is the same one as the first one, just in a case. All right, nothing else in there. Nothing up my sleeve. Vessel case. I'm gonna be honest, it feels like, I don't want to say cheap plastic, but feels like cheap plastic. Not okay, let me back up. It doesn't feel like cheap plastic. There's cheap plastic out there you feeling like this is gonna break in my hands. It does not feel like impact resistant plastic or polymers where, like the body of this is a glass filled polymer. All right, basically it's plastic with fiberglass strands woven or infused into it. It makes it stronger in the same way that you put rebar into concrete. This does not feel like it has it. Is it required? No, but it feels like it is. It is. There's more like if you drop it, you drop it on concrete, it's more likely to crack. But again, I don't feel these are like, oh, that's nice. Let me show you. Look at that. Nice foam insert. That is pretty. Okay, it kind of makes up for the case. Case isn't bad. It just doesn't. I would like to see higher impact plastic used. You got all the bits in here, and they pivot and then launch out of the case. So that just happened. The other ones pivot up. Okay, that's pretty cool. Boy, they're like little mini versions of the bigger screwdriver. There we go. Look at that. the little ball in the center. Apparently it helps with torque for impact issues. Not that this is an impact driver. Let's see here. We got the, oh, there's the other one. It fell in there. So let me slide that back in there. So there is the driver itself. We'll come back to that. And then, of course, it's got a bit driver as well. So, by the way, I got a really cool bit driver thing coming up. Something you've never seen before. I guarantee. All right, so let's first of all compare this. Is there any difference between these two? So, we got vessel, yada, yada, yada. Stickers are the same, February 24th, December. Well, one was made in February, one was made in December. 220 USB.25. So they have different part numbers. So one is 220 USB.25U to let you know it came in the kit. The other one is 220 USB.1U, so by itself. Made in Japan, made in Japan. The buttons are the same. Lights are the same. This sounds smoother. This one's made a little bit newer. Maybe they ironed some stuff out. Otherwise, it looks identical. I doubt if I can tell the difference here. Nope, not a clue. The newer one. Hey, I got it right. Just a straight up guess. Anyway, and then you got, I guess you could put them in here without. They will lock in. So you can use them without the extender if you need it, if its access is an issue. Kind of fun to get them in and out. But then you put the bit holder in it. I did drop the bit holder. Hold on. Oh, of course it went under there. Of course it did. Got to use my grabber because I can't bend over to pick this stuff up because I've got, well, I don't have any sutures anymore, but I've got tape holding me together at this point. Let's see here. All right. For those of you who don't know, I had emergency gallbladder surgery about 3 weeks ago. I'm doing a lot better, but still trying to be safe. I don't need to tear anything open or get a hernia. Apparently, it's super easy to get a hernia afterwards. All right. So what I'm staring at here, and I'll try and show you, is so you've got this the torque bit with the little ball in the center, and then you got the sleeve here, and it's a hex piece that's been seated into it there. I don't know if you can see how that was seated. That was just interesting. I've not noticed that on other adapters like that. And there's a little magnet with held with a C-clip on the inside. See if you can, don't know if you can see down in there. See that little C-clip in there. Just extra levels of workmanship on these things. You just don't see in other situations. And then seat that in there. Let's see here. It's supposed to be the same speed. My understanding. Yeah, this just sounds not as smooth. All right. So clearly I'm going to, being the tool snob that I am, I'm going to like the 3-speed one. Let's see here. So we have all 4 of them. Let me take the bits out of them. We have these 3. And remember, these are essentially the same thing. Then we have the high-speed version of it. And then we've got the triple-speed version. And I don't know. I'm going to see, maybe I could take these apart and change the collet. So I can have my shiny red collet on this one. This is going to live in my my tool drawer. I'll do another follow-up video where we'll try them. We'll drive pieces into wood and stuff like that. I'm just not up to it today. This is just what we call a first look video. We get them out of the box. We do a little, play around with them a little bit test drive. See how they feel in the paw, as it were. I do like the way they feel. There's just no doubting that. Yeah. So let's compare the two high speed. All right, how about that? Where's that slotted head? Where'd you go? Hiding from me? There it is. All right, so here's the slotted in the 3-speed on, I believe it's on high speed. Is that high? Well, that's slow. This should be medium. Okay, and then solid. Yeah, so that's high. Okay. And let's put it in the one that's actually listed as a high speed. It's the only speed it has. Maybe is it wobbly? It feels like it's a higher speed. If I hadn't chucked the boxes over there, I could probably look at the boxes. That looks ridiculously high. I put it in this one. Yeah, that's higher speed than this. High speed on this one is not as fast as this one. This one is much faster. I can still see vaguely the rotation. And on this one, yeah, it's a straight up blur. There's no doubt this is much faster. And I probably listed the speeds before. That is that one. I got the booklets here. Let's see if I can find the booklet here. All right. No low speed is 1200 on this one. This one, the 3-speed is 280, 340, and 400. The basic one, the no low speed is 280. So low speed on the triple is the same as low speed on this one. And just to verify, the one in the kit, because we want to make sure we check all the numbers, is 280 also. All right, well, there you go. If you got any questions, well, I hope I answered most of them. Thanks again to Vessel for sending these over. We're going to keep playing around with them. We're going to do a full video showing them actually driving some screws into wood. If there's any kind of particular applications you want to see them tested, put it down in the comments down below. While you're down there, don't forget to chomp the old like button. Smash that subscribe. Ring the bell on the way out. You all take care. God bless. And as always, shine on.